For our last couple days in Moab, we were very comfortable at the Inca Inn. We had one more day to explore Canyonlands. The question was, could our Forerunner, with its stock suspension, handle more rugged off-road terrain? To find out, we headed to Gemini Bridges. There are two trails to Gemini Bridges, and on the way in we took the easier route from 313. Surprisingly, an unheard of light, steady rain was falling in the desert. That made it a good day to spend exploring with the truck. Thankfully, when we got to the bridges, the rain paused and we were able to hike around. Gemini Bridges is two parallel rock formations that you can walk around and over. The bridges overlook a dramatic canyon that water once rushed through and carved out. I will never get tired of exploring this kind of rugged landscape. After lunch at the truck, we hit the trail again. This time, we took the harder off-road route, back to Highway 191. Early on, the route was much less defined than the dirt roads we had driven before, and there were more rocky sections. But it was pretty easy going still. It was neat to see the rock formations tower all around us. Eventually, we started climbing to reach the crest of a cliff line that lay between us and the highway. As we climbed, the track got pretty rough in spots, but still wasn't too bad. It became ominous though, as now, on one side of us, there was a steep drop-off. We could see the highway far below, but it was hard to imagine how this trail could take us there. Not surprisingly, as we started heading down the face of the cliffs, the track became narrower than ever and sections became rocky. This was where we really pushed our truck's limits. There was one place where the track sloped steeply toward the drop-off, and the only way to keep the truck at a safe angle was to put the right tires right on the cliff's edge. For a few minutes, it was tense, and we missed filming the dramatic moment. I was impressed that not once did the stock suspension have clearance issues. And even with the trail wet, the BFG KO2s never lost traction. The 4Runner happily carried us down the cliffs to the highway below without a single hiccup. For rock crawlers and built-up off-road trucks, this trail is not a big deal. But it was the perfect test for my overland build. After our half day in Canyonlands, we were glad to head back to town to do some laundry and enjoy a good dinner on our last night in Moab.